day, and welcome to yet another fantastic episode of Hat Chat. Today I'm joined by my ever so bag-worthy chums. What are you?
I'm not bag-worthy.
You are bag-worthy.
I'm Chris Trott, Baggy Express.
Trott's the one who got bagged completely. I am DJ H Max, aka Ross Hornby.
And
Didn't
they,
get bagged.
they
Didn't
like
get
you,
bagged, just held a gun and watched.
It's coming, alright? You better just sleep with one eye open.
Can you do that? Is that possible to do? Because I've tried it once.
You can't bag me alone. It's true, I do need my light machine gunner with me.
Exactly. I was holding that bag.
Who's going to grease my bags?
I know. I've got all the grease.
Right then. Anyway, strap in with us for another epic, but a biopic. I'm going to say that's what it is. It's an epic story of our lives. And
are we going to be using the whole DeLorean thing again between?
No. I think I'm on a different device this time. I'm thinking wormhole, like in Sliders.
Wow.
Remember the Sliders?
No.
Wow. Look it up.
Wormholes are pretty extreme, mate.
What's the one in Star Wars called?
What? Hyperspace.
No, that massive. No, not a wormhole. The actual.
Oh, the
worm
Sarlacc.
in the
That's
Sarlacc. Yeah,
we're not jumping in a Sarlacc.
That's not going to go anywhere.
It's going to go everywhere.
That's going to be a horrible transition. We're going to be Boba Fetting all over the place.
Hey, I like that.
Hey,
Executive producer today is. Wait. Trot, you say the first name. Ross, you say the second name. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Shane
Perry.
Yeah.
So thanks, Shane Perry. What's his shout out, Trot?
Here it is, in quotes. Oh, right. I could have put this in here. Oh, well. And he linked a video of him.
Is that it? Sorry.
No, that's it.
You didn't mess up.
No, that's it. Oh, right.
Wow.
I could have put this in here. Oh, well. And it's a YouTube link.
I don't think
him.
that's not his shout out.
I watched the video, and it's him, I think,
Okay.
demonstrating his roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon. He builds it up. He's like, yeah, I haven't played Roller Coaster Tycoon in a while. Here's a ridiculous one. And then his pans upwards a bit. No, wait, this is a ridiculous one. And he shows a mental roller coaster.
Right.
And that's it. So thank you, Shane Perry, for that.
I used to love the roller coasters that made everyone sick.
Well, it wasn't my fault. It's his video.
No, I'm not saying he made it. No, I mean, like, I used to love the roller coasters that made people really sick.
Oh, right, of course.
It was really funny just to make these most, like, ridiculously insane ones that nobody wanted to go on because they're so intimidating.
The one that he linked would definitely do that multiple times.
Fair enough.
Until
Fair enough.
It'd be like a euthanasia roller coaster.
Well done, Shane.
And
roller coaster.
I'm actually watching the video
will be
now.
in the blog.
It's very impressive.
The link will be in the blog notes, the episode notes on the website. So yeah,
what does
you
he
can
win,
watch
Trot,
it.
Though?
He wins executive producer status and also the game Terraria.
Oh, buddy.
You know,
Terraria?
the one we were doing
Maybe
on the
you could
live
build a
stream.
roller coaster in that.
There's a section for live stream. You can't just rush into it. We need to jump in a wormhole.
Yeah, no, a Sarlacc.
We need to jump into a Sarlacc.
And more importantly, you need to talk about for fuck's sake. More importantly, you need to talk about the top hatter.
Top hatter this week is Stephen
Hibbert.
Oh, he beat you to that.
He got me there.
I rushed in there and I cut you off like a
what
monster.
Mate. No shout out.
Monstrous broadcaster.
He was top hatter as randomly selected by randomthingpicker.com.
Have you guys ever noticed that top hatter could literally be someone who wears a top hat?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but that's not how we use it. So shut
I
up.
know, but I just realised this could be a top hatter.
If you want to send us pictures of you with your top
it's a play on words, mate.
I'm not sending you any more pictures. Not after last time. Not after that Toulouse video of you and us. All right.
What?
It's current affairs.
Current affairs.
It's so topical.
You know, she released a statement about that video.
What did she say?
Just admitting it. She admitted the video and then just, basically apologized. It's probably quite a good move in terms of.
And then it's like the news is like contradicts major X Factor announcement saying that she denied it.
That we all totally believe.
I don't think it. Yeah.
She goes, that was me. Careful, they're dangerous. You could have your eye out.
Yeah, yeah. Don't do it the way I did it because you can bloody blind yourself.
You don't know what
yeah.
I'm talking about. You
Either
have
way,
to work it out.
Yeah, either way,
Yeah,
she
we're not
completely
telling you.
outed the guy who put it online. So I guess she just kind of got her own
MC
back in that
Ultra.
sense. MC Ultra,
Wow.
sleazeball of the year. Thumbs up to you.
You can't
Sorry,
thumbs it. You can't thumbs a hat chat
allegedly.
out, mate.
Allegedly,
It was a
MC
sarcastic
Ultra.
thumbs up.
All right.
It was like, oh, thumbs up for being a douchebag. Anyway, how can you be top contributor / top hatter for this week? One of you answer, for God's sake.
Make it Chris
Well-
Trott because he always does it in such a succinct way.
Chris Trott,
Go.
answer.
If you want to be top contributor or top hatter this week for the next episode, you have to go to hatventures.net / something. But you click on the URL, the thingy at the top, which is a navigation, hat chat. Go there, look on the right, there's a donate button, click that. That is the only one you have to press, not the one on the front page. Click that. If you donate the most amount of money, you're the top contributor. If you donate any amount, you could be randomly selected a top hatter. That is it. Let's jump in the Sarlacc. Let's go to the next section.
Somebody make a
I don't
Sarlacc
want my
noise.
legs to be shown off.
Somebody make a Sarlacc noise.
I can't remember what it sounds like. I'm just...
It's just a big empty hole. What do holes make?
Well, it had lots of like...
Yeah, it had teeth.
It's
That
got a
thing
lot of...
had teeth.
Yeah, it had teeth and it had like
Yeah.
tendrils and stuff, which is what grabbed Boba Fett. I remember the scene. And
It
it was
reminded me
hilarious
of the
because he was
film
blatantly on a
Teeth.
wire, just flying around. Well, not flying, getting thrown around on a wire.
Oh yeah, because he
Anyway.
tries to use his jetpack, doesn't he, and get away.
Mate, the Sarlacc is getting very restless, so I think we should jump in.
All right, here we
God's
go.
No.
Whoa!
It's all bloody greasy and slimy. Alright, anyway, here we are in Hat Ventures inside
Wow.
the Sarlacc. It's a bit
He's-
dingy.
Very
He chewed, off
dingy.
he chewed off our legs and now expects us to do an update.
Can anyone else smell yeast?
I smell a bit of
Ugh,
yeast,
I-
yeah.
I think
But yeah, what will brighten up the otherwise dinginess of the Sarlacc is the
Oh, it
amount
smells
of
like a
news we
urinary
have.
infection in here.
Oh, you can't keep going about the urinary infection.
I
Just
had a
keep going.
great link then. I had a bloody great link, and you just interrupted with
You
piss.
smashed your link to pieces. It made you
Yeah.
look like a right mug.
I'm not linking it anymore. So here's this, and now here's that. Hat Ventures update.
What did we do last weekend? We had an Opoca weekend. What did we do?
We ended the weekend.
weekend.
So we'll end all weekends.
What happened, Smith?
To end all weekend.
We made some videos. We did some streaming. We did a live action.
It's so ambiguous.
video. Hello?
It's extremely ambiguous. Well, look, basically, we
Is
started
this thing
live
on?
streaming. Yes, that thing is on, and you're bloody being abusive to the microphone. Give it a rest.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we started live streaming, and we played a lot of games, which we'll
A
go
lot.
into in the gaming section. But basically, yeah, we started live streaming, which is twitch.tv/hatfilms. So
Great
you can actually
drop.
catch all the action by going back there.
What a channel.
I know, what a channel.
What a channel. Oh boy.
Go back there and you can catch up on what we did and all the various bit rates that the quality was coming through at.
Lol, lol,
But,
lol.
yeah, I
Our
mean,
test was
catch up on the
hilarious.
Apoca weekend if you can.
We had people, like about 200 people, witnessing our test on the day before
Yeah.
we started
That was
the
pretty
Apoca
good.
weekend. It was good that we did that, and we had those guys as feedback, because it would have gone to shit if it had been like that on the rest of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good thing we did the test. I think we weren't going to do a test because it was like so late, and we started playing
Yeah.
like Mass Effect just to get used to it, just to have a go
Yeah.
on it. And then we were like, should we do a test? And we were like, yeah, probably best. And yeah,
I
we
God.
actually just
still-
enjoyed us testing it.
I still haven't got back into my normal sleeping pattern yet. Like,
No, it was
basically what happens is I usually work in the daytime and these guys usually work overnight. So when we come down, they come down at the end of one of my day shifts, and then I just stay up with them until usually till about 4 or 5. And I just did that for 4 days straight, and then went straight back into my other sleeping pattern. And
Yay.
it's going well.
And you're suffering.
sleeping pattern for the win.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Apoca weekend, I think it was awesome. I
Yeah.
had loads of fun.
There was a particular thing that I was extremely excited to actually finally get back into doing again was making a short film. I say live action because we have to say live action now because we don't
Our
normally do live
bodies
action.
are human bodies.
Yeah, our human bodies. But like,
with
I mean,
a camera.
before we did gaming, it would have just been a short film. But yeah, we live action film where we're actually filming it for real. And
Not a
that
character in a game.
not a character in a game, and it turned out really well.
I
the
loved
video is
it.
called Gone Bagging. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on our YouTube channel. Let
Yeah.
us know what you think.
It's
I
been received
particularly
well.
loved it.
I'm so happy that it's been received well.
Yeah, so am I, because obviously it's quite a hard transition to going from games and then to film. But hopefully people like what we did, and we've got a lot of good reception. A short synopsis of the video is basically Chris Trott, steps outside. He goes and knock on Smith's door.
We aren't there.
We aren't there. Where are we? Oh, he just he goes to walk away. Oh, look, there we are, chasing him with a bag.
Standard.
So we chase him up to a field. We fire a certain weapon at him. He gets bagged, as we have mentioned previously that we will bag the walrus, and we like to go bagging.
We did it for you.
We did it for
you.
you.
If you're a devoted
guys.
Hat Chat listener, it all came from Hat Chat.
Exactly.
Essentially, the whole Hessian bag story that developed into bagging the walrus, greasing it up.
It was funny because
that
we were
turned
looking
into
for
the gone bagging, which is
we had to Google looking for a Hessian bag because obviously, we wanted one which would actually fit completely around Trot.
Didn't happen.
But those are big. You need a really big one.
A huge one, yeah.
I'm not sure who would use that Hessian bag for what reason.
No, but we filmed it on the Saturday of that Apoca weekend.
Idea, concept, filming, all on Saturday.
Oh, within
really.
a couple of hours. We woke up at 2 on that day because we were up so late sorting out.
Testing the
sorting out testing, and so we got up at 2. We were like, let's just start filming, and then obviously we just cracked onto it. Needed a bag. Went off to a local I guess
farmery shop.
Farmery shop, yeah. Is that the word? Farmery?
No, it's just very
farming.
local. Very rural.
Known in England as
a farmer's market.
Mole Valley Farmers.
Yeah.
Mole Valley Farmers. Yeah,
they
we
sell
went there.
Wellington boots and pies.
The only bag that was available was a bag that had vegetables written all over it. And we used it, and it only fit around his head. So that's.
Have you noticed that there was also a typo on that bag? Turnips that just got rid of the I, so it's turn PS. And a lot of people commented on that and how it was like, what the hell is turn PS?
It's lovely,
Brilliant.
delicious.
No,
Great quality control is very high.
It's not.
In
I've
Mole
got the
Valley.
bag here.
It says turn PS, mate.
Where?
On the bag.
On the bag.
I'm looking at the bag. No,
I'm not sure
it
you're
says
following.
turnips. Oh
Maybe
wait, no. There's turnips is written several times, but on one of them the I's been completely just missed out.
Just missed out.
There's
yeah.
just a gap where it should be.
Well, either way, yes, we're going to do more short films. It's been requested that we keep doing it. So our only issue is we don't live near each other, and it's a major hassle for us to even do Apoca weekends. But when we get together, no doubt it will be on our agenda to at least think about doing one, as long as the weather's permitting.
Yeah, or we can just do an inside one as well. I mean,
just run around
Indoorsy.
smashing
Trot
windows
does
and
like
shit.
to get out and have a good run, and I mean, it's like taking a dog out for a run, and he is fun to chase. I'm not gonna lie.
I like to point out about the whole running thing, because I've been told I run like a girl.
It's kind of intentional, wasn't it?
It was intentional, yeah. We did a comedic run thing, but also that little pathway that we
Very
ran
narrow.
down, I was the only one that actually ran full pelt down it, because the rest of it was filmed, and when everyone was just kind of doing a mild jog. But running down that full pelt, you have to keep your arms and your body contained, otherwise you get thorned or fenced. So that was my excuse.
And when those are your
Other
two
than that-
options, you're not in a good place, really.
Yeah, but I loved it. Did you love it, Smith, doing it?
Yeah,
The
it was
whole film
awesome
thing?
fun. It was
Technically the first time you've been part of the Hat Film
the
short
live action
film thing.
Well, I mean, I've
I
held
guess you've
up
done. He
lights.
has helped with another one.
Handle with Care
yeah.
is like a live drama thing. Not live act. God, it's really hard to say it nowadays.
Live
like knowing that
action.
our audience is video game predominantly. But yeah, it's
a short film.
a serious drama. I mean, like the comedy sketches that we put on our YouTube before. It's the first one that Smith really got involved with.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Definitely.
So-
And it was good,
Good
and I
lot of it was-
almost shot someone with that bow accidentally.
Yeah.
Pulled it back and didn't have a very good grip on the string, so you could have
God.
got a serious injury there. So don't
No
play,
health and safety.
don't play with bows.
Also, a lot of people were asking about the gun. What's that all about? Where'd you get that?
The gun is a Tokyo Maori MC51 airsoft LMG. It's just something I had. I used to do airsofting a few years ago, and something actually I'm quite keen for all of us to get back into, because apparently it's really awesome in England now. But yeah, I got it quite a few years ago, and we've sort of used it as a prop, really.
I remember actually. It was years ago.
Yeah.
And I was the one that drove you to this dodgy guy to pick it up. And I
we picked
remember
it
us
up in a
running
duffel
along
bag,
the
and
street.
we were walking down the street with something.
Yeah.
Because it does look a bit like a replica.
Go,
Well,
go,
it is.
go, go.
It is a replica, and it's pretty much solid metal as well. So
It looks pretty legit.
Yeah, so we got to be quite careful with that. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Where I live is quite rural, and we only saw like 2 people the whole time we were filming, and we had the gun sort of covered up. But the thing is, it's not illegal to do it because we're filmmakers, and it's a valid defense that we're using it as a prop. But like, if somebody saw it and thought, "Oh my god, they've got a gun," they could just call the armed police unit. And we'd
a standard filmmaking thing is if you're doing that kind of guerrilla style like this, you've got to notify the council or the authorities before and tell them where you're going to be filming. But
as we it was 2 p.m. and we let's just make a film, and we were finished by almost 6. We were just done, and then
it was done, wrapped up, and ready to go.
Just started editing. Apart from sound effects and stuff.
We just wanted to do it. We weren't thinking about obviously quality comes naturally into it, but we weren't thinking this shot and then make sure there's a reverse and. We
were doing it on the fly. Yeah, we didn't storyboard, but we were doing it on the fly. How would we see it? I think it's because it's such a well-practiced idea in our head, the whole idea of bagging. I think we all had our own idea of how
I don't know, actually, because I don't think we ever saw the weapons coming into it.
No, but
that was an extra thing.
That's something. There was a point, when we were all running down the path. Basically, there was a point where we turned the corner and we're going down into this grove area and then this field, and I had to go back and get some batteries for our sound gear and the tripod, and I was like, shall I bring some weapons? And it was just good idea. And it just came back with a bow and a gun.
Yeah, and we're that'll work.
That'll work, yeah.
Just help the randomness.
So,
but it was awesome fun, and we hope to do more, and a lot of people liked it.
Will be
so
doing
if you haven't seen it already, go watch it. Let us know if you like it. Make a comment, press like, and
Yeah, we hope to move in with each other very soon, and hence the frequency of our live videos will go up. But right now they might be a bit intermittent because we're so far apart from each other.
Frequency of everything will go up once we live together. I mean, that'll be amazing.
What, the amount of times you go to the loo and stuff?
Yeah, we can cross streams and everything.
Sword fight.
Yeah, I'm moving on swiftly. Merch store.
Merch store.
That is after the point where I say,
what
our
about
first episode of an epic
I was going to say, you missed a point.
Yeah,
an epic adventure is finally out.
I did that last time, didn't I?
We said it would be released within a couple of weeks, and first episode is out on Friday,
23rd.
23rd.
What a map that is, there, guys.
It is pretty impressive. Obviously, we haven't really scratched the surface yet, but
it's an incredible map.
We filmed a little bit further on, and obviously that's coming in later episodes, but. It's a hell of a build.
They've outdone themselves.
Yeah, the Fire UK guys are awesome.
Also, I've had getting that episode out was an absolute nightmare. I mean, not in the sense that it was
supposed to go out on Thursday, wasn't it?
It was supposed to go out on Thursday, but I had because obviously all the overlays, and if you haven't seen it already, all the death counts and everything had just been completely updated. All of them are new, and the end plate and everything, and. Rendering all that stuff really took its toll on my Mac.
So what we learned was that you shouldn't render anything before the day of release.
Well, it's not that. It's more I didn't have a choice but to.
Like if you, exactly.
I wouldn't recommend doing that, and I wouldn't recommend staying up to 8:30 in the morning and then hallucinating things.
Toads.
But it's. I think it's worthwhile. All the assets are done now, so future episodes are going to be easier to edit and put out. But that initial, let's redo everything and do all the death counts again. That was hard. Along with having to film cutscenes and then Bandicam deciding I'm going to film all of this in black and white.
No one cares about your plight.
Yeah, we just want results.
He worked bloody hard.
I went through hell, so enjoy it.
Unfortunately, it was a day late, but you still get to see it. So go watch it now. Enjoy it.
And I think it's going to be a really good series. It's a revamp.
Definitely.
It's like Skylands, but bigger, and it's an awesome map made by guys that know what they're doing.
Yeah. And
dungeons actually have some sort of challenge element in them. And
do you think we'll die as much because it's not in the sky?
Oh God, we've played it already.
Well, the thing is,
we've not played a lot of it yet. So
there'll be good deaths because
most of our deaths were just falling.
Yeah,
because
they
we just
were rubbish.
Slipped off all the time. Complete noobish deaths. But
the audience will have to find out.
They will.
You'll
have to watch it and find out, guys.
All right, what's next then? Oh, I know, merch store.
Oh God,
how about that?
Well, we've bloody got T-shirts, haven't we?
Out of nowhere, blindsided merch store. we're really close to getting T-shirts of Hat Ventures stuff on your bodies.
It might even be live by then.
It might even be live.
Who knows?
You know,
Yeah, it's very
we're
close.
aiming to get it live ASAP. In fact, straight after this podcast, I'm going to put some more designs up that we've done quite a while ago.
This has been
we're
recorded
just
on the
meaning to do.
22nd, by the way, for reference.
Yeah,
just so you know.
it's recorded a little bit earlier than we edit it. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put the designs on after we do this. And yeah, hopefully it should be up by the time you're listening to this podcast. So visit our website. It should be in the merchandise section, hopefully. If not, we're on Spreadshirt, aren't we, guys?
Yeah, we'll make
the US
sure
store
you know.
and the EU store as well.
Yeah, it's all tailored for wherever you're from, like Europe, America, or England. Sorry.
Oh, bloody hell, Trot. We're in the middle of a podcast, you unprofessional bastard.
Sorry. Unprofessional.
Pops will cover most of that up.
Yeah, most
It did it. Oh, yeah. It stopped the puffy air blowing into the mic.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, so look forward to merchandise store. I mean, we're looking into doing some more designs and possibly using fan-based designs, but we're looking into that still.
If you're happy to let us use it and sell it and distribute it without any sort of recompense. Recompense, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the right word.
Yeah. If you just want to see your design represented by us, then by all means, just let us know. I mean, we've got a fan art page. I mean, should we make a specific like a T-shirt design page on our website, or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Put them on.
I think what we should do is just say we encourage T-shirt designs.
Yes.
Just put them in the fan art gallery. We are definitely going to see every piece of fan art that goes there because we get notifications.
Always.
If you want it to be used, just make a little note with it saying happy for this to be used officially, and thank you very much in advance.
Thank you very much, and we'll look to
the fan art you guys are putting out is insane. So
it's
we'd love to be able to use it. So yeah, let us know.
Yeah. So I mean, like literally after the day after we released Gone Bagging, we already had like two like really just well drawn like pieces of fan art.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
One was from at Gothwild on Twitter.
Sonia, I think, and also Ray Thrill.
Ray Thrill. Yeah, he does a really good one. He does them
really
quickly.
He does loads.
Yeah, he or she. I don't
know the gender, but it doesn't matter. The artwork's incredible.
Yeah, definitely, really incredible.
So yeah, that's that, and merch store. And look forward to it.
Yeah, the next item would be covered by Smith, wouldn't it?
What?
What are you most upset about? Are you upset that Skyblock's over or not?
No, not at all.
No.
I'm
moving on.
As you might have seen from my trolling towards the end, as to a lot of people's dismay. I'm sorry that upset people so much. I didn't realise it was going to upset people so much. I don't really care.
You're not sorry.
Trolling bastard.
Like, I think that my role in Hat Films is to make Trot's life a misery. So
I think that was your the worst point.
I mean, I did make a Leafy Kingdom, which was pretty popular. All I'm saying, I'm just saying that I got a lot of nice comments about my Leafy Kingdom, not many about Trot's house. But yeah, Skyblock. Yeah. Ding dong, the witch is dead. On to Far UK, which is going to make that map look. Well, I mean, we built Skyblock, so whilst talking about Far UK, we went on they very kindly let us on their server a little while back with a lot of their builds on that they've put in there from their various time lapses and that sort of stuff. And it is insane. Like, we went to, I think it was like a Venetian or Italian like river town, which was
mental,
just incredible. Like, I mean,
I think most of those big builds they're like time lapses on their YouTube channel anyway, so you can see them being built. So check that out.
Speaking of awesome builds, we've got our servers looking pretty damn incredible now, isn't it, guys?
It is growing. Yeah. It's growing, that's for sure. I mean, what we're hoping to do is put in some new measures to try and speed the process up, because obviously anyone who's on the temporary server that has been temporary for way too long, basically we're trying to kickstart it, not kickstart it, but boost it so that we've got everything going on at once and trying to just power through. So we're going to try and put our best people on it while we try and make other episodes and such.
Yeah, what takes
There's a lot going on, isn't there, Charles?
Yeah, it's very hard for ourselves, like us three, to manage the new server, because it's such an undertaking, and as well as living on etc. Our YouTube stuff. So from that, I don't know what I'm saying. So
I don't know what you're saying either. You bloody goof. You goofball.
I'm just saying, like, we're
You're
trying.
so wacky.
We had a meeting, didn't we? We had like a meeting about the new server and like what we need to do, our focuses.
Yeah.
So let's.
We spoke to the mods and the
kinda-
admins, and we were just saying, look, let's try and motivate everyone and just power through for the rest of the community, and hopefully we will be doing that, and maybe even bringing more builders on. Who knows?
That's probably a likely scenario where we'll have a few more builders to help out because the guys have been worked to death. Bless them, they've been working so hard. And
it is coming along, doesn't it? Though.
It's very much so.
Looking bloody lovely.
Again, Minecraft 1.2.4, which we'll talk about in a bit, is being updated. So plugins yet again are breaking.
Yay! Plugins break.
Woo! Yeah, so that's out of our control, but we're doing the best we can, and we'll get it as soon as possible. That's that.
Well done. What about the new comic released literally on Thursday?
The 22nd, which is this day of recording.
Again, the 22nd. Yeah, we're talking in past tense, literally present tense for us now. But you're listening to it in the future. So how weird is that?
You're at the other end of the Sarlacc.
You're at the other end of the Sarlacc. Yeah, you're looking down, and we're looking up.
Our dear friend Ricard has drawn us another comic, which is incredible. Yet again, he's outdone himself with Hat Ventures lore and just getting the feel of Hat Ventures in this latest comic. So go to hatventures.net and look at the front page, and you'll definitely see the comic part 2 there.
That's awesome.
And it's really good. It's
and there's another
really
one.
good artwork as usual.
We're just working on getting a main page for him to.
Yeah, we want to dedicate
display those
page.
awesome comics for you guys.
Yeah, it's getting set up.
What else? Oh yes, Origins, of course. Everyone wants to know about Origins. Well, basically, scripting is underway. I know you probably think that we should be filming it and stuff, and we think the exact same. But obviously, we've got so many other things that are coming up, and obviously, like we mentioned, the server is taking a bit of our time as well. But yeah, we are scripting it, and we're trying to script several episodes at once, so we got them all kind of bulked up, and we can just start powering through some good recording for that.
It's going pretty well though. We've got some really like elements are coming together really really nicely, and direction is a lot more focused and things now, and I think that it's becoming
things
much
are dropping
more
off
real.
now. I mean, we've got it all scheduled. Well, not scheduled, but we've got time allotted now. Basically, an Epic Hat Venture is the indication to you that while these episodes are going out, this is our time now to fully focus on getting the first few episodes of Origins done. So while this series is going out, just be in the knowledge that we are recording it.
Yeah. The complex thing about it is obviously we're trying to interweave these stories like within one another, but without revealing too much, there's a lot of details that we need to work together with. That's why it's quite hard that's why we're doing loads at the same time.
It's a big story.
It's a big there's a lot of stuff to go on,
and it's across it's segmented. The timelines are all over the place, so we want to make sure everything's consistent in every section. And
again, like we said before, we were gonna record several in advance so that we wouldn't be delayed. So before we actually just start it too early, and then wait months before the next one, we'd rather wait a little bit longer before we kick it off, so that you can get a nice steady flow of delightful Origins episodes.
Oh, nice steady flow.
Oh, nice
and
steady flow.
In the meantime, it's not like we're giving you second-rate content. I mean, an Epic Adventures, that is way beyond. It's a step up from what Skylands was, which is our most heavily edited series anyway. So you've got that to enjoy, and all the other stuff that's going on. But we've still got Trine.
We've still got Trine going on. We're working on a new Filthy Animals soon as well. So we know much people like that, so we're going to do another one of those soon. But we're trying to make sure we've got variety for you guys as well, because some people might not like certain things. So we're a melting pot of ideas, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, but
it is.
Please hold in there for Origins. It will be worth the wait.
Yeah, definitely.
We assure you. We won't.
And if it's not worth the wait, we're going to hang Trot.
Yeah, we're going to hang him by his bloody bag.
I didn't get told this before.
The Hessian bag. We're going to tighten it around your neck and pull it.
Right.
And choke you to death
pull
with
it
your
until
big
you
scrot.
bloody choke.
Could I get warning next time I get bagged? Because I don't
can't
like
get
being
warning.
sprung on.
No.
That's why the bow is so effective.
Exactly.
Even foxes, when
you kind
fox
of did
hunting,
get a warning, though.
No, but when fox hunting was legal, at least they sounded the trumpets and shit.
If anything, that sign was a
what
trumpet.
do I get? What do I get?
That sign was a trumpet trump. You read the sign, and you chose to continue
I-
To
walking.
be honest, no. Ross
I
did
didn't
shake the bag
understand.
at you and said he was
Yeah,
going to
I
get
shook
you.
the bag.
Well, you
had-
revved the engine, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
you had an opportunity.
He
And
said you're
Smith had
mine.
his binoculars and
Oh,
pointed.
guys, the Sarlacc. Oh, no.
Oh, no,
We've
it's
got
a
to get
dolphin.
inside it again. We're in gaming now. That was really weird. It's really
quite
dry.
nice
It's
here.
really dry
Quite
in
like the
here.
It doesn't
smell.
smell so much like yeast.
It's really dry. We've been pushed through the next section.
What was that game we were talking about earlier that we were doing episodes on that we can now talk about in the gaming
Oh,
section too?
on our live streaming Apoca Weekend, a thing that you can catch up on at twitch.tv/hatfilms. We played several games. We obviously tested out Mass Effect 3, like we did mention.
Yeah.
But we also played a brand new game which is in beta called Block Fortress.
No, it's
It's
not.
not called
That's
that.
a guy.
It's called Block Force.
What is Block
Brick
Fortress?
Force.
Brick Force.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Block Fortress is the
Wow,
guy. He's
guys.
I don't know why you're laughing. It's written on the same document we're all editing.
What's
Oh, I
it's
didn't
a-
read that.
What's Block
Oh,
Fortress?
that's like
That
Block
sounds like a
Fortress
really
Block
is a
good
Fortress
guy
is a
that
great
was-
guy who's helping us on our server. But yeah, big shout out to him. He's great. But also, we didn't play him. Am I right? We played Brick Force, which is in beta.
It's actually really
Thanks for
good.
reading the fucking script, you bastards. Anyway, yeah, Brick Force is which is pretty fun. Payday the Heist and Terraria, as well as what else did we play? Did we play any other games?
We played
Minecraft,
a
of
bit
course.
of Minecraft, but not much. And Terraria,
Yeah,
said that.
Terraria's on there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay,
We
well,
just played a lot
yeah,
of
what
them.
did you guys think of that? I mean, I was loving Mass Effect 3. I've never played it before, but like obviously this is just a multiplayer kind of. I guess was it in stages, wasn't it? In waves of
Yeah,
enemies.
it's like us three teaming together to fight computer-controlled monsters. That it's like Halo.
Well, no, they're
and,
not always computer controlled. It depends on like the enemy you're fighting.
What?
What do you mean they're not all computer controlled?
Well,
They're
I
all
mean they
controlled
are.
by the
Sorry,
game.
I thought you meant like actually like the characters are computerized.
Oh right.
Sorry.
No, I mean like AI.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, Mass Effect 3, mate. You should know what the controls and the combat was from Mass Effect 1 and 2. Like 1 was pretty RPG-y, as in like it's pretty much doing dice rolls and stuff for you. So it wasn't actually like an action game at all. You fired at something and there was a chance it missed based on percentages and shit.
Oh,
In
really?
Mass Effect 2 it was a lot more combat orientated, where if you shot them in the head it was a headshot. Mass Effect 3 it kind of actually brought it to a proper, this is like Gears of War, but it's still
yeah,
an RPG.
it's like a tactical cover based RPG shooter.
It's mental,
It's
really.
Halo meets Gears
And
of War.
Spacebar does
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, so it's kind of annoying in that sense because
Oh, that
like
is
you don't
annoying.
want to always grip on a wall. You just want
Yeah.
to run somewhere, but like then you start hugging a wall.
I
You're
have
like, oh.
no
Gears of
idea how it made it through beta testing. It's like, oh, yeah, so nobody realized that in a really high-paced firefight, you really don't want to, sprint and then, oh, I'm stuck on a
Yeah,
wall.
just
Also,
I'm
yeah,
against the wall.
cover and sprinting are the complete opposite ends of the spectrum. If you want to run away, you don't want to take cover.
And
if
if you
you
want to
wanna
res
take
someone,
cover, you
guess
do
what
not
button
wanna
you're
run.
pressing? Yeah, you're pressing spacebar to res them as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to take cover?
Spacebar
Spacebar
did everything.
Just take cover next to him,
Yeah.
or just start sprinting
Yeah, it's like,
around.
oh, he's died really close to a wall. Take cover. Take cover.
Nah,
take
it doesn't
cover.
work.
But otherwise, it was pretty good. I haven't played the actual single player, and I know that you've had a go on it, haven't you, Trot?
Oh yeah,
How many hours?
there's been a
I've
lot.
played 20 minutes of it so far.
20 minutes. All right.
I'm very tempted to live stream it.
Okay.
As a single thing, like just playing through single player, because I've played Mass Effect 1 and 2, so it like the whole story I understand, so it'd be good for that.
Would you like to see that? Let us know at hat-chat@hat-notfilms.com.
Wow,
No,
that's
no,
You
not
that's-
right.
can't
that's-
confuse people,
We
you
haven't got that
bastard.
URL.
No.
It's hatchat-films.com.
No.
Honestly. Giving out wrong email addresses. It's so
Oh,
rookie.
no,
Who are
what
we
am I-
dealing with?
What am
Trot?
I doing?
A rookie, I think.
But
Right?
yeah, Brick Force, for God's sake. Brick Force was a good game, I thought. It needs a lot.
It grew on me.
It grew on me over the night. Like when we first started playing it, it
What
was
grew on you
it was
overnight? So a
Brick
pot
Force.
plant. A very pot plant at my belly button. Go on, sorry, continue.
What?
Basically there are a lot of issues with it. I mean, I don't know, was it Korean or something? It was just like really
Hey,
like
the
all
Korean
the
or
sound
something
effects
weird.
were really over the top. The music was a bit much. There was kind of very
The
limited
interface are very
AI.
overly complex, aren't they?
Yeah, the interface isn't very basic or very kind of
It's very complex and
It's
very
over
confusing.
complex.
The
for what it
shooting
is.
is satisfying though.
Yeah.
Shooting was good, but then getting killed was so quick and like kind of there was no real
health's
note.
very
It was kind of just
small.
like down I go.
It'd be
And
nice
it's
if you
like,
had a
that's good.
shield or something before you died.
Yeah,
but
anything,
yeah,
anything to
those-
make it a little bit less than just a insta death.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Brick Force is an FPS mixed with Minecraft. So you can build levels like you can similar to Minecraft, and then you play them like with Capture the Flag or Team Deathmatch. People have recreated like a Counter-Strike map, which is quite cool, like DE Dust, I think, or something.
We
And then
we found a nice game, didn't we, guys?
What was it?
Out of the creative mode.
Oh, right,
Oh, yeah.
Spleefing.
Just decided to start doing spleef on the creative mode where everyone just starts targeting the blocks underneath and just killing everyone.
That's quite fun, and then
It
you
was
just
quite
start
good.
constantly falling through the sky and dying and respawning.
It got quite tiring because people started rebuilding the blocks so they can continue, but so it was just like a never-ending nightmarish
Death
hell.
cycle.
Yeah.
Nightmarish hell. That
Oh,
is
we
a
also played-
slight exaggeration.
We also played Battlefield 3. I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. And I got constantly owned by Voporov.
Wow. I got I mean, it was embarrassing. It was just
But by that point, I was
not
so
worth it.
delirious
it was so
and
late.
talking crap
Yeah.
that I didn't really care. And
No,
I was
just
giving
hiding in the
keys.
bush, sniping people off because I just couldn't. I
I
Couldn't
was
get into
flying aircraft like a pro.
yeah.
Yeah. Smith buckled down and just focused. And
Yeah, and just
went
went completely silent.
deadly but silent.
Which probably wasn't the best viewing experience, I'm told. But a lot of people enjoyed my flying. But yeah, every so often it's just like, oh, he's speaking again. It's just like,
Oh, hey guys.
oh. Hey.
We also played Terraria, and I'm not sure the audience actually enjoyed it that much.
It's
Do you know
quite
what I mean?
slow
Because
paced.
it's quite a slow-paced game, and obviously it's not.
It doesn't really suit live
yeah,
stream, does
exactly.
it?
Well, it doesn't suit live stream, but I mean, I don't think it's a watchable game.
It's
And
not.
it's just
not
because like I don't
very-
think enough happens for it to be.
It kind of goes to show that we were going to release a series.
Yeah.
It was quite good that we did. It's quite good that we now have Twitch.tv as almost like a test bed where the audience comes in and gives us instant feedback on
Yeah.
new games that we try out. So essentially, you could be there, being the first to watch us play these kind of games, and then you could influence what goes and ends up as a proper series. So that's quite a cool thing that we're doing.
Get onto Twitch TV /@films and subscribe to us, and we'll probably be doing updates every now and then. when we've
Yeah,
got
we'll do
time.
some more live stream. We might do some like Trot says, just that one of us might jump on now and then. We'll announce it on Twitter and yeah, jump on and enjoy. It's a new way for us to get content out, and we're
Yeah.
Jumping's
rather excited
optional.
about it.
Jumping is very
What else did we do? We finished off our Trine 2 session because obviously we've got it going at the moment. But we have recorded them in kind of bulk session type thing.
Yeah.
We finished it. What were your guys' views on the ending? Not that we want to spoil any endings, but like, what were your views?
It's awful.
Bollocks, really.
It was
Well, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good. Like,
it was anticlimactic.
I didn't expect what the main story came to be. I didn't. I
Yeah.
thought that was a side.
I didn't even know.
subplot.
I didn't understand. I wasn't following it.
I wasn't paying attention to all the birthdays. Am I right, guys? Like,
Hey.
and then it came. Yeah,
Isabel,
But I mean,
it's
anyway,
your 18th birthday.
yeah.
We must talk.
Anyway,
letters
news adding on to the Trine 2 thing is they're making an expansion, which
And it
we could
looks
probably also
great.
play, which looks pretty damn awesome. Hopefully, it extends the story to something a little bit more.
Even
I don't
then,
know,
I
meaty.
didn't care. We didn't really care about the story, like all the puzzles and stuff.
Yeah,
which
I
is what
guess.
Made
But
it
it's just like there wasn't
entertaining.
anything kind of visually spectacular about the end. That's all.
No, that was a shame.
When you kind
I
of
mean,
expected it from something that looked so beautiful all the way through, that it would kind of end on a
Either
high.
way, look forward to that.
Yeah, look forward to the anticlimactic ending.
Saying that, it was just the cutscene that was anticlimactic.
Yeah,
all the
it was the
content and
cutscene.
the gaming up to that point was really
Yeah,
fun.
right. The boss was pretty good.
Yeah, so enjoy that.
Not that
And
there was a
then-
boss. I don't want to. Spoil anything.
Ah,
Jesus
crap.
Well, there's obviously going to
Nah.
be bosses. But yeah, anyway, that is that. And we played Payday the Heist as well, which is a game on Steam, which
Yeah,
is
it's not too bad, is it?
Yeah,
it's
it's not
alright.
satisfying enough for
It's
my
not
liking.
satisfying enough. No, it's a bit
it's quite
like kind of-
basic, and I like the concept of like
Yeah.
us being the criminals and doing a heist.
I like the
but
concept
that is-
more than I like the game.
I found it a bit clunky.
It's a bit clunky, but it's
Yeah.
fun. It was a good blast, and that was it really. That's
Yeah.
all it needs to be.
Yeah.
And we played it, and yeah, you can see that on twitch.tv/Raphael. Oh god, the Sarlacc's taking me
there's
alive.
so many things. There's a couple of just updates in general. Literally today, which is obviously we've mentioned before, Thursday the 22nd. The new Minecraft 1.2.4 has released, and we've seen that there's like loads of like old bug fixes that
TNT,
like-
the white TNT thing that gets
Yeah.
left over when you blow up a lot of TNT. That's fixed now. So
Fine.
you won't see floating TNT.
I'm playing
Smith,
with
yeah,
that stuff.
Smith's gonna be happy.
Also, the thing that bugs Ross the most is the chat. Chat's
God,
been
yeah,
heavily
like,
updated.
I hate the fact that if you had like a typo, you couldn't just like literally click back and like delete it or like edit
But now
any
you
of the
can.
text. Now you can.
You can click
So
on
that's awesome.
links as well that people type. You can copy and paste. You can select text. Basically, like
It's such a
using like an instant
basic thing
messenger
that you would it's such a basic thing you would expect to be in anything, but
they didn't really see it as a focus, I guess, until it really
servers.
took off. But yeah, now it was the Bucket team that have kind of got brought in officially into Mojang that did
Thank
most of these
you,
fixes. So
Bucket.
obviously they're the guys that have played the game before and actually enjoyed it before developing it. So they know what to fix.
Yeah,
They
so
know
it's-
what's annoying in the community, and
so-
that's good.
Also check it out and wait for all the updates again. Yeah.
Mate, what the hell is
yeah.
this Angry Birds in Space?
Have
Is
you not
there any
seen Angry
point-
Birds? Yeah, basically they've got
What is
another
it?
Angry Birds out. I thought I'd mention it just because Angry Birds is popular. And yeah, so they've taken the format and whipped it into space. You know,
Brilliant.
next one will be underwater. Next one will be in the jungle. You know what I mean? Well, there's already one in.
They've done
Rio. isn't
Rio.
there? Yeah,
so-
the Rio one. Sorry, yeah, they've done that one. Yeah, so they're whipping them in
Movie
space
time.
with apparently the help of NASA or something. Or I guess they had a promotional.
What for?
No, they had
What
a
would they need
promotional
NASA
thing.
for?
They had a promotional video with NASA.
We need to know the
They
trajectory
took
of these.
the console to space or something, and they did like
Well,
little tests with
since manned flight
That's
to the moon
viral.
isn't going anywhere soon, they had to diversify
Yeah.
at NASA.
invest in
Exactly,
Angry
yeah.
Birds.
So
Sure.
yeah, that's out, and you could download that. I don't know how much it costs, and I'm not that bothered, but check it out.
Birds in
Yeah.
space.
One other little thing I was going to poke on the end of this is that today the new NVIDIA card, range has been announced. The
Oh wow!
NVIDIA
That's something you'd see in PC's
GTX
corner, right?
680. It's based on the new Kepler chip, which is much more power efficient. It has some really cool new
Kevlar chip.
Kepler.
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 It's based on it's got some new technology in it, something called TXAA, which is this special sort of anti-aliasing that combines like a new form of anti-aliasing with the original kind of anti-aliasing, which I don't know. I was trying to read it and remember it, but it's got some new capability and it's also lower power consumption. So check that out. It's about 450 quid for a card, but it's
wow.
it's really, really power efficient and it's more powerful than most. It's almost as powerful as a 590, which costs like £600 or £700, I think.
No, not 590.
Yeah,
That's almost like a
590.
600, but less than a 580.
So yeah, that was quite exciting today. I was excited about that. And Shogun, the new expansion for Shogun 2 is out tomorrow, which is also very exciting. It's last Friday. It's got like guns in it, more guns, which usually is a bad thing, but it actually looks really great. So yeah, check that out.
I've always really wanted to get into a Shogun, but I really can't.
This new
I
one is
don't know why.
standalone. And it's $24.99, which is cheaper than the average one, and it really does look awesome. So yeah, I'd
give it a
advise
go
for-
then.
Yeah, let's do it.
I need to be taught. I think I need lessons, like a proper do this.
I'll
The
teach you
tutorial's
things you never
alright.
knew you could learn.
Wow, I
Wow.
don't want to know.
The Sarlacc's calling.
Sarlacc.
It's got your leg, mate. The bloody
We're going
tendril's got your
deeper.
leg.
I can smell the yeast.
We're going deeper.
What's a dubstep party?
Felt like a dubstep party, but we actually just went through like another section.
This is the random section where we've got bullet points to talk
It's
randomly.
basically just a couple of things to mention, like that awful game that Trot's been playing. Non-stop.
Awful. You're addicted.
I'm not addicted.
OMGpop.com have got a game called Draw My Thing, or it's Draw Something on an iPhone or Android, and it's amazing. It's like Pictionary but online with other people. So you get like 15 seconds or so to draw something, and everyone else has to guess what it is. So you're given the word by the game, and it's amazing. I love Pictionary, so this game naturally I love playing. And what's most annoying is on Chrome there's a horrible amount of lag with keyboards.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Do you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed it. But I mean,
But
then I
yeah.
realised it was kind of a
Browser-based
sub-game,
game. That's
It is browser, yeah. but it's a lot better on Firefox. So if you're on a Mac, I suggest Firefox if you're going to play it. And
check it
probably
out.
me and Ross will probably tweet now and again saying, "Oh, we're playing this" when we're rendering or exporting. And join us. Trotimus and DJ Max are our usernames. Our game's usually full pretty quick, so sorry about that, but you'll get to us eventually, maybe.
It's not. You haven't lost out.
Not
much
at all.
Nothing.
It's all right. I love it. It's good.
No, you haven't lost out.
Literally nothing to lose.
A couple other points, there was a rage. Well, I was raging constantly about the view botting, and you guys
you
were
were.
annoyed. But it was a massive issue for me because I just found it really frustrating because I wanted to watch good content.
There was
on
people
YouTube.
saying like, "This is the end of YouTube. That's it. There's no more credibility." Blah blah blah.
They've sorted it out now, so thank God they've sorted it out. So well done, YouTube.
They're not going to just let that. Like,
I know,
happen,
right?
aren't
But
they?
for like a week, just there was no
Oh
content.
no, it's the apocalypse.
There was no content that I could watch on the front.
It
page.
was
Like,
terrible.
Wow, that's a bit frustrating, and it was just this awful. The videos that were botted were just so rubbish. It's like,
Well, everyone knew, and
at
it's
least everyone
fixed
knew what
now.
they were. Yeah.
So yay, no more apocalyptic YouTube news stories.
Congrats,
for now.
YouTube.
It's very strange that like some of the people who were doing it, like some of the reply lot, they were like trying to defend themselves against the potentially unnecessary anti-reply girl stuff, and they ended up just doing things like this, and it just became like, okay, so now you've given everyone else a reason to hate you.
Yeah, fueling the fire. Brilliant. Well done.
It's very
reply
strange.
girls.
Yeah.
But
yeah. What's next?
what are we on? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
Trot shaved that disgusting mustache he had on that video.
It's a style, mate. It's not.
Was
an
it?
opinion.
I didn't think it was disgusting. I quite liked
Was it a
Trot's facial
creative
hair.
style? Was it a creative style?
It wasn't much of a style. It's more of dealing with what I've got, really.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. You got to nurture
Well,
it. You got to nurture it. You'll never
Yeah.
get a full ginger beard unless you nurture it.
No, exactly. You will never
Well-
look like the lumberjack you want to look like.
Yeah.
Am I right,
Oh,
right, Smith?
lumberjacking, mate. What a video.
I know.
Let's jack
Yeah,
it.
I did shave it off. partly
Completely
because
out
it got
context.
irritating, and that's it, really. It's going to
not
come
not
back.
the hair,
so
the comments. Am I right, guys?
I'm not-
Ew.
I'm not giving in to
I
that
don't
shit.
understand the joke.
He said
I'm gonna-
it was getting irritating.
Oh, heyo. No, that stuff doesn't really faze me anymore. I mean, I get it all the time anyway, so I'm just used to it.
Yeah. He's not a
such is the
paedophile, just to
life of
clarify. He's not.
showing your face on YouTube. You're gonna get horrible comments.
Showing your face, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Ah. Did actually take it in.
I guess
Bam.
so.
Actually, I got the most
As
hate
I-
in our last video. I don't
don't think
What do you mean? Well, the
Oh
one
no,
where you
no,
look
it
like
was
a lumberjack.
the live action one.
No, I'm pretty sure, Smith, this is just the first time you've got mild criticism. Not even that, just like people commenting on your face being
It was
anything
extremely
less than
animated though,
handsome.
wasn't it?
So,
Yeah. You got a lot
I
of love in the last one, Trot.
I don't know. I haven't really.
Oh, yes,
What?
you have.
I focus on
yeah,
the
he's
style.
written,
Don't
he's written them all
lie.
down. When he feels down, he opens up a little PDF of all
copy
the
them
nice
all in.
comments.
Copy and paste.
Oh, there's another one.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
nice
the
comment.
point to
Nice
make.
comment.
We do read a lot of the comments. I mean, like,
All of them.
we've been replying a lot recently and just
Collectively,
really getting
we probably
engaged.
read
so
them all.
We really
Yeah.
like everybody's like encouragement and all your feedback and everything. Like, we're trying loads of ideas at the time at the moment. So when you guys give us some really great feedback, it's a huge boost. And I really, really hate the people that go, lol, less than 304.
Yeah. So stop doing that.
First, no. What I hate more than the guy saying first is the next couple of pages
Yeah,
ranting at those guys.
The first hour of comments is always to
It's
be
so
ignored.
bloody typical. Every time it's like a clockwork. It's funny though. I quite like it.
It's quite funny.
I don't want it to end. I'll
Yeah,
miss it
it'll
if
be
it-
different. It wouldn't be YouTube without that, to be honest. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
keep
no, the
doing
good
it,
the good
guys.
stuff that you guys are giving us, and like with the streaming, all the feedback we get from you guys is always really appreciated.
Yeah.
Right. No, the
Keep it
Sarlacc
up.
is calling again, guys. We need to whip
This
ourselves
Sarlacc
straight.
really wants us to digest as
We're
fast.
going
doesn't
right through
Yeah.
the tract. It's just.
I
we
think
need to
he
keep
might
going.
have what's that
Oh
thing?
no!
Are you shitting in the Sarlacc? Is what you're
no,
doing?
it's.
Are you squatting? Why are you squatting in the corner of the Sarlacc?
Oh,
You're disgusting. Sarlacc hates you.
are. Oh, he's got
Oh, it's-
gastroenteritis.
oh, run away from it.
I tell you what, the only way to please this Sarlacc is to give it some funny news.
Yeah,
Quality.
good link.
All right, who wants to start?
I'll start because
Oh,
mine's
yeah.
weak sauce.
All right, go.
Gone in the shake of a bunny's tail. German celebrity bunny squashed to death after being stepped on in a direct hit.
Oh
What?
God, yeah, I saw it.
In a what?
Direct hit. Earless
Celebrity
Rabbit Till died after a TV cameraman accidentally took a backward step too far.
God.
A celebrity bunny
that's
has had its brief brush with fame brought to an abrupt end when he was accidentally stepped on by a television cameraman.
Wasn't it just exposed because it was born without ears and stuff?
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
It just captured the
funny-
heart of the nation,
Yeah, they say,
etc. And then it got stood on by a cameraman.
Oh my God. That's
yeah.
awful.
It just looks a bit like a slightly
That's-
fluffier like hamster, really.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were
Right.
getting so excited
Well,
about.
I'll tell you what though, that's just kind of taught kids life and death, really. Oh, it's really cute. It's gonna die.
I'm not sure we can
So
draw
there you
such
go.
strong links from it, really.
Yeah. Probably
Well, it's educational to me. Okay, so yeah, thanks, Smith, for that one. Night clubbing is the title of my story. Night being the medieval Knights of the Round Table night.
Spelled
Right.
with a K, isn't it?
With a
Spelled
club?
K, right?
It's a pun. It's a bloody pun for a title. So, the reason it's called this: a knight in a medieval battle reenactment group is fighting for his life. I don't know why I'm laughing. After he was stabbed in the eye through his visor during a sword fight.
Oh my god.
Sorry, mate. The 23-year-old man was taking part in a jousting tournament in Bochum, Germany, when a freak sword
How
thrust.
do you get a freak sword thrust?
It sounds like a freak weather accident, like just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
where did that
a
sword
freak
come from? Oh, maybe it's one of the hundreds of people fighting with them.
Yeah, but yeah, by his opponent in a show,
What?
and it went straight
Opponent.
through the narrow slit in his helmet and
Ah.
went right into his eye.
That's
Please-
horrible news. Tom.
Police have released pictures of the sword and the helmet as they gathered evidence about the bizarre injury. Why is that a sentence?
That wasn't a word
Why
you
is
said
that a
then
sentence?
either.
That's horrible.
Injury.
Injury. But yeah, medics say the victim is in a serious condition as the
Wow.
sword may have penetrated his brain.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Where's the funny in this story?
I don't know anymore. I didn't read this.
Did you
Why
read
is
the
it
didn't
called
read
story?
this.
night clubbing as well? It's a
They call it
sword.
night clubbing. Yeah,
It had
they
a
made it.
light-
What's
had a
funny about it is
light-hearted-
the awful light-hearted joke,
Yeah.
like about a guy who's been stabbed in the brain almost.
It kind of gets. It
Oh,
kind of gets
mate, you
worse
get
as
stabbed
well.
in the brain.
Call it night clubbing. Be awesome. That'll get more clicks.
I had my nephew round earlier, and he said that at his school recently, some kid got stabbed in the head with a pencil.
Oh, that's awful.
and,
Take that.
it's like, oh, what was it? HB1. It's like, no. bad
HB1.
joke, pencil-related joke. Yeah, how
Those are
hard?
pretty sharp and
Yeah.
hard though.
Yeah.
HB
What
ones.
2B?
2B,
2B's
isn't
a
that more of a
soft,
soft
mate.
one?
2B's a
Yeah.
softer. Yeah.
I'd love to be stabbed. I'd rather be stabbed with a 2B than an HB, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
If I'm
Yeah.
honest.
See, guys, this is why you listen to
6B.
Hat Chat. We discuss
This is what it
which
is.
pencil we'd rather be stabbed
Yeah.
with.
What type of bag
6B.
would you rather be bagged with? I recommended someone earlier on. They wanted some advice when they go bagging. Of course, I said, look, you're not ready for a Hessian bag. Start with your, standard Tesco, carrier
Are
bag.
you suggesting
from
that
there.
you put? You're telling that guy to put plastic bags on other people's heads
Yeah. Make sure there's a
against
hole
the
in
whole suffocating and.
it. Nah,
You didn't?
shouldn't
Did
do-
you say that? Did you add the
No.
whole?
No,
make sure
I
there's a hole-
didn't add the X. Oh, you know what I've done? I haven't done that, have I? I've not done the
You're
safety
terrible.
part.
Oh, you left a
Damn
bit
it.
out. You left that
I
really
left
vital bit
I
out.
left that little sentence out that kind of is kind of life or
That's
death.
gonna come back on you now.
That's gonna come back.
Nightmare,
right to me,
mate.
right to myself.
Absolute nightmare.
It's weird. I'll
Either
still
way,
be able to
mate.
sleep tonight, though. All right, guys.
Why don't you
Yeah.
cheer yourself up with your funny news story?
Oh, my funny news story. Well, is it funny?
Well, you
Fuck-
tell us,
fuck
mate.
knows if it's funny. It's just a story, really, isn't it?
Right.
Well, I
sure.
found this one. It's also animal based, similar to yours, Smith, but it's a fox, not a rabbit.
A cameraman stood on a fox and killed it.
No. It's in
Without
fact,
ears?
in fact,
These
let's
cameramen need to look where they're bloody going. You know
ignore,
what
in
I mean?
fact, let's ignore the similarities, other than it's just an animal.
Okay.
Oh, is that it? The only
Yeah,
link.
that's the only similarity. It's animal based. Fox mugs man for garlic bread. So a Kent man has told how he was mugged by a fox, which forced him into handing over his dinner. Do I
God's
say his
sake.
name? Some guy
What, the
from
fox's name? Yeah.
Orpington. The fox doesn't have a name. The fox is just a fox.
Well, the fox is actually. I thought it was like a guy dressed as a fox.
No. You've got
It's
it
an
wrong.
actual
You've
fox,
got it wrong.
mate.
It's an actual fox. The guy was cornered by the fox on his way home from his local supermarket. The 15-stone civil servant says the fox, which had been sitting on a curb at the side of the road, followed him into an alleyway. Wow, this is
Planned
quite...
attack.
I mean, I know they're cunning, but this is just taking it too far. The aggressive animal then leapt to him, circling him like prey, and trying to snatch his Tesco shopping bag. Well, I've already mentioned the shopping
Tesco?
bag.
Just give me the garlic bread and nobody will get hurt.
What have
Give
you
me the
name
garlic
drop
bread, go on.
Tesco's for?
Give me some of the food you got. Eventually,
Only a garlic
Mr.
bread.
Baker claims he resorted to offering the animal his loaf of garlic bread, and
Please
the fox
take my loaf
scampered
and
off.
Go,
don't,
please.
Anything, take anything, just take the loaf.
Don't
Well, oh my God, it was-
don't my
Not the garlic
virginity.
bread. Please, anything but the garlic bread.
It's the cheapest in the bag.
The fox
Um,
raped me.
He said, "Oh God." He said, I had expected it to run away. I thought a fox would be scared of a 15-stone man. Why does he keep mentioning his weight in such a way? He's very proud.
15 stone.
He's very proud that I'm actually 15 stone, or he's just trying to make sure
He
he's
was going for a
sizing up.
16 with that garlic bread, so he feels cheated.
Yeah. But the fox started circling me and then jumped up, trying to grab my
He created
shopping bag.
a whirlwind, and it became like a special Pokemon attack.
Yeah. Eventually, I opened the bag and gave it a garlic loaf. He grabbed it and ran off. Wildlife expert John Bryant said,
"Yes, they do like
foxes-
garlic bread."
foxes were getting bolder, but were not generally interested in humans, and confirmed attacks like this were rare. Well, technically, he didn't attack him. It was more like kind of, wow, that looks like a hungry fox there.
I'm just surprised that foxes suffer from hair loss.
What? That's not a thing, is it?
Oh, it's such a good joke. You said foxes were getting bolder.
Oh, bold. Oh, of course. Right. No, I forgot I even said it. So that's why. So it's
Nice one, Smith.
do you
Internet
want to know
high
the advice if a fox is jumping at you? So if a
Give him
fox is
garlic bread.
If a fox is jumping at your shopping bag, you need to shout at it and chase it off.
No, you're not having another loaf.
You shouldn't be weak like the guy from Orpington
Sickly
and just give it
15
food.
stone
You need to just shout at it and chase it off instead of flaunting your 15 stone
What
stature.
do you want? I got garlic bread.
I'm big enough. You should just walk away. No,
that
you need
wouldn't
to
be
shout
my
it.
reaction. Like if you had a fox come up to you, you wouldn't just then go bah bah. You'd be like, oh no.
Well,
this
now
is
you know.
ridiculous."
Now you know you need to behave like a madman when you see one. What are you doing? Well, I saw a fox. Well, I've just been to Asda and I saw a fox, so I thought I'd.
So I went
shout it
mental.
out. That's why I went mental at it, and it bloody ran off.
It
so.
ran like you would not. He shat himself as well.
So who's
I shat
crazy?
myself. We were all
Who's
shitting
crazy now?
ourselves.
Who's crazy now?
Yeah, but talking of absolutely mental things, the prize that we're giving away this week's pretty mental, isn't it? Getting the Sarlacc, we're going to the prize section.
We're still in the Sarlacc. We're just being pushed further.
The tight
I'm in the
colon.
Oh god, not the lower colon.
Ah, it's cozy
Stinks.
down here. Chop,
Very
move your
cozy.
arm.
No, that's not me arm, mate.
Ah, what is that? It's like your.
Right. Well, the prize for this week, for this
Kindly
episode,
donated.
is kindly donated by Menthol Penguin, who's always a bloody menthol genius, isn't he?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
He's just
Genius.
he's just an extremely generous man, and we appreciate what he's done. Fuck's sake. Deus Ex, Human
Deus.
Revolution. Deuce is not the word. Deus is the
Critically
word.
acclaimed game. Great deep storyline.
both of you have played
Brooding
it, right?
actor.
Both of you played it, right?
Yeah, I
and
played
I
a lot of it.
commented on a previous hat chat about. Oh, I'm Adam Jensen, and
yes.
I've got an issue with the fact that my wife is dead, and I'm just always going to talk in this gruff accent, and I won't have any character development throughout the story because I'm already pretty hardcore.
Wow. Well, that's
But it's a great
it's
game.
quite the review.
It is very fun.
It's
I recommend the what's it called? The thing that stops you. The Icarus landing system. That thing's cool. You'll know. You'll find it.
Well, you'll know if you win and become the executive producer. What does the top hat get then, Trot?
He gets a Bandcamp code which allows you to download our entire Filthy Tunes Volume 1 for free.
That's 20 something
Free.
glorious tracks just for
That's
your ears.
saving you like £4.
Or if you buy it on
$5, whatever it
iTunes,
is.
a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why not?
it is on iTunes for a lot more, so you're getting a bargain there. If you
Guys,
just-
that Sarlacc's pushing us through again.
Oh, it's a bit
Oh,
pooey.
Oh,
there
he's
isn't
a
much
bit-
left of the bloody
We've
Sarlacc.
almost gone through the whole thing.
This is disgusting. Challenge.
Dear Ross, Alex, and Chris, for your next Hat Chat Challenge section, I think you should do Would I Lie to You, which is aired on Dave, I think. You have to each tell a story either made up or true, and the others must guess if you're telling the truth or a filthy lie. Yours sincerely, Iki Boy 112345.
Right.
That's
Nice
Quick
collection of
spam
numbers.
numbers. We're gonna do this in a slightly different way, aren't we, guys?
Yeah,
Tell us
we
what-
thought we'd
tell us what way we're
put
gonna
our
do it.
challenge to you, the audience. So what we're going to do is we're each going to tell a story, supposedly from our past. Only one of them is going to be true. And what you have to do is vote on a poll on the website, hatventures.net, on HatChat, and vote for which one you think is true. So, we will now talk amongst ourselves. This will be edited out. And then we will project you our stories of truth or falsity.
Well, that's all.
Oh, so that's a
that's
thing.
awful phrasing. Falsity is not a thing.
It is a word.
Okay, guys. So we've got our stories, or truths, as you may call them. No.
What?
Who wants to go
What?
first?
Only one of them is true.
Well,
the
yeah.
other two are false. So you have to guess which one in a poll.
Shall I tell people about the duck story?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Well, when I was about 8, I think it was, I lived in a different house from the one I do now, and we lived near this kind of pond area, and there's loads of little ducks that were there. But one of them, one of them always came into our back garden.
Did you give it
So
a name?
basically, I kind of adopted it as Henry the duck.
Your parents allowed that?
That's not a very duck-like
Well,
name.
yeah, well they didn't mind because it was around the pond anyway, and we
Oh.
had like low gates, so not low gates, sorry, high gates that go underneath it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically we had a little duck that always came in, but it's always the one. Like there was a couple of other ones that never just passed that little gate. So yeah, anyway, we eventually a dog actually attacked it. So
What? And it
didn't.
just died?
Well, yeah,
Well,
it's
it's a
a
dog,
small,
isn't
it's
it?
pretty small duck.
So
And
did you have, like,
it chased it?
Some good,
Well,
did
it
you have
didn't
some
really- I think
adventures
it-
with Henry?
Well, not really. Well, a few. I mean, it wasn't
Couple
always in my
adventures.
garden. I didn't adopt it in that sense. It always went back and forth from the. It probably was a different duck, but by all means. But either way, the dog thought it was a chew toy. Fucking chased after it, chomped
Was it
down.
your dog or was it just a
It was
stray
my,
or something?
It was my dog. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight.
Oh.
Did you
But,
feel
yeah,
like your duck lived on in your dog?
It probably
literally
didn't
lived
live.
on.
No,
Like,
the
oh
dog
god,
didn't-
there's a duck in my
No,
dog.
well that's the thing. The dog didn't know what it was doing. It just bit it, but it didn't try to eat it. It bit it because it thought it was a toy, and then that toy
did
died.
it make a toy noise?
So no, I didn't. It didn't make the traditional squeaky noise that we all get from the rubber duckies. So yeah, unfortunately, it died.
Do you have nightmares still of Henry? The death of Henry.
I can confirm that I do not have nightmares because
That sounds like
Right,
quite.
so-
epic.
although I'm not a fan of too much duck when I go to Chinese restaurants.
I love
so-
duck.
It puts you off.
but I will have a little bit. I'll be honest.
Sure.
Why not?
Hoisin. Everyone loves a
Terrible.
bit of hoisin. So that is Ross's story. If you think that one's true, vote for him on the website. Right. Smith?
So when I was, well, not as young as Ross, when I was about 13, I'd say, I was sort of old enough to be independent, but still young enough to get panicked about things. I was at this swimming pool that's now actually been knocked down near us, and there's these flumes, like slides, so you
Water slides.
yeah. You went down these slides in these rings, but they're like inside, and it's like in a closed thing. And there was like a dark section in the tunnel to freak you out. So you go down this thing, and I went down it a couple of times, and it was really fun. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go down the slow one for more of a long ride. Because I was going down the fast ones because I'm hardcore. But yeah, so I went down the slow one, and I was going on merrily, punting around, and I was like, I'll slow myself right down. And I was like, I got to the dark bit, and it stopped. The ring
Oh,
stopped,
God.
and I was like,
Can I just say that's actually happened to me before as well.
oh.
I've
We got
actually
stuck in
experienced
a-
the same
stuck in
thing.
a
I think
flume.
yeah.
You because not enough water goes down to some parts, so you kind of just
Yeah.
get jammed. Yeah.
And anyway,
I think I've
because
had
I
one
got
of
stuck in
them.
the dark bit, I was like, oh, maybe I'm still moving a bit, and I was like, okay, right. So no, I wasn't moving, and I tried to push it on a bit, and I just couldn't. Once you lose the momentum, I think they just stop. And anyway,
Did you hear? you didn't
15
hear
minutes
people
later,
coming?
somebody comes down behind me, right? Gets
Is
stuck
that how long it
behind
took before
me.
the next one?
Yeah.
It's quite a long time. You were in there for 15 minutes.
15
That's a long
minutes. I didn't know what to do. I thought they were like sending someone down or something. I had no idea. And anyway, I
Were
saw
you
this.
shouting and stuff?
Yeah, I was. Well, yeah, I thought like, shall I get out of the ring? Because I was young. I was like, oh, I shouldn't get out of the ring. Like, never leave the boat. But like. So I was stuck in this place for 15 minutes. Guy came down next to me. He got stuck as well. So there's now 2 people in a dark part of a log flume, right?
What happened when he hit you though? Surely there was a bit of a
No. Because he went,
was it properly
whoops,
wedged?
whoops, and tries to slow himself down.
Right, yeah. You just hear that really awful screeching
Yeah.
sound of skin against plastic.
Anyway, so eventually
Did he try nudging you? You could try and push you down.
No, it wasn't.
Sacrifice
He was quite a
himself.
fat guy. He was pretty fat. And anyway, eventually one of the pool guard people just came down without the ring and just like literally shoved us along. And we were in a flume for about 35 minutes. In a flume.
I bet that really fat guy had really matte, lank hair on his body, just against the.
Nah, he didn't smell very good.
That's probably what stopped him from sliding.
He smelled pretty awful.
Friction, yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, that was my
horrible
experience.
Well done, Sid.
I can definitely confirm that I've had that similar experience, and it's when you hear you can hear going, yeah, and you're like, oh god, they're coming down the same slide as me.
And because
They're
of
coming
the
down the
reverb
same
of the
slide as me.
tunnel,
Yeah, the reverb of the
it's
tunnel makes it
haunting.
even
I
scarier.
know where they're
So it's
coming
like,
from.
oh god! And so you're frantically pulling yourself down. It's like, oh no, I've got to go. No, they're going to smash into my back. Yeah, it's a horrific experience. If you've experienced it, let us know on hatch@films.com.
Well, if you believe Smith and his story, vote for him over Ross.
So let's hear your story then,
Right.
Trot.
Okay, so I just passed my driving test. I was 17, eager beaver, passed first time. Thank you. No, thank me.
Thanks.
Oh, right. But yeah, 17, just passed. Literally the day after, and I decided I had a car already because it was all prepped and ready. One of my mates as well, who passed like a month ago as well, was like, oh, let's meet up, let's do a little, So we went to a car park around the back of like a local estate kind of thing, in just quite an empty car park. And, you just kind of chat. And then
One thing led to another and you were tonguing.
You were dogging.
One thing did lead to another, but it ended up us deciding to go car jousting.
Right, this doesn't sound good.
Sorry, car jousting.
Car
you mean just
jousting.
driving as fast as you can.
So
towards...
I just passed my test, right? I'm still doing the whole shuffling your hands in the wheels thing instead of, crossing your hands over and checking your mirrors, doing everything by the book. And a day later, we're deciding to go car jousting in a car park. And what that involves is both our cars are nose to nose, so bonnet to bonnet, and we both reverse a little bit. And then we both drive at each other, basically chicken for the first. Sorry about the dog.
Sorry, was that the chicken in the
Dogs getting
background?
involved. Basically chicken, where the first person to stop loses. So it's basically a, everyone. You both have to brake, otherwise someone's going to crash, or you're both going to crash. So it's not really that clever. And the other guy decided to go a bit mental. He started revving a lot and kept going at me. So I was like, oh my God, he's actually going to crash into me. So I pulled it into reverse. I had a guy next to me and I just kept reversing. And because of the heat of the moment, I was just looking directly at the eyes of the other guy who looked furious at the time, just revving, like, oh, I'm going to kill you kind of eyes. And I just kept reversing. I didn't check behind me and I smashed my car into a bottle bank.
So
what?
Auntie,
The whole back
just a
window,
bottle bank.
Yeah, the back windows, because of the angle of a bottle bank, just that corner.
Wait, was it a metal bottle bank? Wasn't one of those plastic ones?
I don't know. I didn't really check.
It's got to be pretty hard. I doubt it's
no,
plastic.
it's a big metal
Either
one.
way, yeah.
The actual thing, not what it was recycling.
No, because sometimes you can get like those steel rigid
Oh, it
ones,
is
which
it
would
was a
probably
steel
really
one.
fuck your car.
It looked more like a skip than a bottle bank.
Right, yeah, I know. Oh God, wow.
Yeah, and that bit, like that angle, went straight into the back window, smashed through. We had like glass in the back of our heads and stuff. Like that. And yeah, I had to then do the phone call to the parents saying, that I just smashed my car.
Oh my God.
Were they happy?
Yeah. So were they happy about that?
No, not really.
No, I can't imagine they would be.
Not the day after passing, anyway.
Jesus. Well, if you thought that was it a good story?
True story.
True
That's
story.
one, yeah. Sorry, phased out a little bit. Yeah. If you thought that was a true story, let us know on the poll. Go to the poll, POLL, on our website, and
Why are you spelling poll?
and for God's sake, vote. for which one you thought was true. So yeah, get on it, hatventures.net. Be there or be a bloody square.
And we'll tell you next week which one is true. So stay tuned for the next Hat Chat where we'll reveal.
Okay,
which
well, let's
one is
finish this
true.
off. One thing I just want to say is that I was in contact. I think it was with either. Who was it? It was somebody donated to us. It was either Dylan.
Oh, you mean Danny Kokis?
It could have been Dylan.
Or
it could have been
you
Danny.
prefer just call him Danny Cockis?
Yeah, or it could have been. Yeah, no, it was one of those guys. And they didn't
Was
put
that
their
a shout
shout out in. And I'm sorry, but I tried to find your shout out again and I couldn't find it. So
If
here
they
you
want
go.
to send us another one,
Yeah, send us another one and I'll try and get it in next time. Send it to
We'll put-
hatchat at hat-films.com and say this is my new shout out.
Yeah.
Put shout out in the description so I can search for it. But yeah, so sorry about that. I said I'd try and do it, but I failed because that's what I do.
all right. Well, let's get out of this bloody Sarlacc and answer. Probably have time for one question. So
Quick,
let's,
jump on a jetpack.
get through that final exit of the Sarlacc.
Oh, don't
Ugh.
go through there, mate. It keeps contracting.
We've got to go out of it somehow.
Wait for it to expand again.
Push! Hurry!
Oh, this is
Oh,
vulgar.
it's Stinky.
Who's making
Okay.
those noises? Who
Alright.
contributed to that with the sound
All right,
effects?
what question? All right, we've got time for one question, maybe
All right.
maybe two if
A
it's
couple,
a quick
yeah.
one.
Right, okay, this one came from Kadex, who sent it to us on Twitter earlier. Yes, this is how quickly we can react. Hello, good sir. So I was wondering if you could answer a very simple question of mine. It's something that I've noticed for a while but never really considered. Why is it in every live video you guys make, almost everyone, Al Smithy is wearing the same green shirt? He wore it during Minecon vids, a Pocket Weekend announcements, Gone Bagging video, etc. Is it fitting since he's the Green Fury? Does he perhaps have a closet full of green shirts? That's all. Thank you for your time. Love,
Or
Kadex.
does he
Can
just
I
have-
answer that? Can I answer
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
And
yeah.
just,
Yeah, go for it,
just
mate.
saying that you just choose the same shirt all the time. Is that? I mean, it's not his fault. It's just been a coincidence, I think.
Well,
actually, no,
I
saying
do
that
tend to wear green
Apoca-
things when we shoot.
The Apoca weekend that we did try and find the colours that we normally use. Like I use blue, and you use green, and Troy normally has a brown.
I
and
didn't really
yellow.
have brown stuff, so
No.
or
He's,
orangey things.
he was alright though, but like you can kind of
Yeah, we do
narrow it
sort
down
of
from
do
the other
it to
two.
just build that affinity, but at the same time, I do wear the same clothes quite frequently. So,
Smith doesn't change actually. I
we're
think I'm pretty
guys.
Sure.
We don't have a huge wardrobe.
no, well,
Give
you
us a
don't need
break.
to if you don't go outside.
No, you don't need to when you're making videos online for all of you guys.
Hope that
I'm just naked half the time. Am I right,
you
guys?
do
Yeah,
speak
and
a lot of
it's
the time,
painful.
actually.
it's very
Trot,
difficult to
next
get.
question.
Yeah. What?
What's the next question?
One more
What do you mean,
question.
what? What are the questions section?
Find a
right, you want me
question.
to? Okay.
You bastard.
All right. Was the enchanting table in Skylands a plot for Origins? And if not, what the hell was it doing there?
I have no fucking idea what he was doing there.
Honestly, I don't
it
know
wasn't,
either.
was it? That was the issue. We actually found that
We
there.
don't know where that came from. That is genuine.
And that's not even like a play.
That was
That's
there
crazy.
to begin with, and Smith pointed out. I was like, "Oh, Smith must have planted this."
Because
earlier.
I had to ask you guys, didn't I? I was asking whether you actually, like after we finished filming, I said, did you guys just put that in there? Because like, there's no way it would be there because the game that map wasn't even
I thought
built
Smith
when that
did
was
it,
made.
but he said no either as well. So
I don't know. One of us is
one of us is lying.
is trolling.
Vote in the poll.
Which
Yeah.
one is lying?
Well, we're gonna, how many polls are we going to have? Only one poll.
That was from Henrique Raimundo. That question.
Yeah, thank you,
Henry Mendy.
Enrique Raimundo.
Give us that
Or
Pokemon
Howard.
Probably
question,
gonna-
Ross.
Yeah, one more question. What is your favorite first generation Pokemon and why? From Rob M.
Oh.
Thanks, Rob M, for your question.
This is the first generation, the only Pokemon I know anyway. I'm gonna go with Poliwhirl.
Okay.
Because
Charmander
it's cool.
for me. I don't know why, just because I kind of like the
Charmander's pretty cool. I'll give you that.
I like the drawing of it on the card. That's it.
I'm gonna go for Moltres. Yeah, because they don't have an evolution.
Oh,
so
is that one of the bloody legendary
Yeah,
crappy
I'd
birds?
pwn both of your asses. He doesn't have an evolution.
Oh.
Or I'd go for that one that can transform into that 3 different kinds of dogs based on what stone.
Oh, Arkansas or something, or Arcanine.
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 Yeah, he looks like a Pomeranian.
I
I'd
don't know.
It's a type of dog.
Poliwhirl
I
all
have
the way for
exceptional
me.
dog knowledge, so
So yeah, those are our choices, Rob.
If you'd like to send in
So,
your
what's that question?
questions to us, we'll answer them next time, hopefully, if we've got time.
And challenges.
And
Don't forget those.
yeah,
We need more challenges.
We want good
Give them
challenges, good audio-based, non-Minecraft-based challenges. So send either questions or challenges or both, to hatchat@films.com and put in the subject question, the word question, and challenge, whichever one you're
And a
referring
bit of dog
to.
bark.
And a bit of
dog bark
He's
as well.
getting restless, so I best feed him. And let's best wrap up Hat Chat.
Yeah.
What?
Good day, everybody. Thanks for joining us again.
Well, surely we need to just get completely out of this thing.
No, I'm staying here.
We're stuck in Sarlacc.
So
Oh,
you guys
I'm
want
coming
me to-
out.
I've got
my
I'm
arm
going
out.
through that hole at the back.
I got my arms.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh!
Stinks like shit.
It is shit, Basil.
See you guys next time. I think it's quite cozy in here, actually.
I might stick with this cup of tea.
Yeah.